in this Kali Yuga, one has to chant a bona fide name of God. Now whether one chants Krishna, Ram, Govinda, Madhusudan, Hari, whatever, there are millions and millions of names of God which are authorized by the bona fide scriptures. So if one very diligently chants those names, he will awaken his God consciousness. But ultimately, to get complete liberation or freedom from this material world, one has to find a bona fide spiritual master and accept training from him. If one can study and learn everything about being a doctor, but if he doesn't go to the school, enroll in the course, take his internship, he won't get his MD, he won't get his practicing certificate. In the same way, one can study or he can do a little bit and that will help him on the way. But if he's really serious about finishing up in this life, then he has to go to an expert. He has to go to a qualified spiritual master and accept training from him. He should first of all, he doesn't have to initially commit himself. He should just take the training for some period of time. And when he's thoroughly convinced, then he should make a commitment and go deep into the. Once one gets initiated by a bona fide spiritual master, then he's guaranteed that in a very short time, his whole material cycle of birth and death is finished. Without a bona fide instructor or spiritual master, there is no hope to get out of this material world. One may make some advancement along the path. Ultimately, one has to find a bona fide teacher who is acting as a pure representative of God. This is confirmed by all the scriptures. And that teacher will give him the suitable service, the suitable method whereby he can purify himself of his anarthas, his unwanted material contamination, and give him true spiritual wisdom. To try on one's own by hit and miss is a very dangerous and very painful way. And to take the shelter of a bona fide spiritual master is sure, easy, and very quick. One can immediately feel in a very short time the change in his consciousness upon getting the shelter of a bona fide spiritual master and following his instructions explicitly. Just like if we cook, today you're going to have the feast. The way it's prepared, they put in the water, they put the spice, one after each, there's a method. If one follows the method, then it tastes very nice. If one puts too much fire, it'll get burnt. If he puts too much salt, it won't taste well. Won't taste good. So there's a system. In the same way, one has to learn the system of becoming freed from this material world, from the expert spiritual master. If one tries on his own, even in cooking one may succeed, but in this science one cannot succeed. And cooking, you'll have to eat a lot of burnt food. If you get an instruction from a qualified cook, it's very easy. So you should find out someone who knows this science